Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's on target to Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Lions have recovered it. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the shotgun, caught. It's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Goff on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Slayton. Gain 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dark from the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Looking slant route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Collects this at the 35. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Breaks the tackle. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is gone. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Lions ready for the punt. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, nice punt, and the fair catch going to stick them at the 7.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One play action with Darts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Darts. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Ready? Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer. Check out.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Catch made. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Lions, nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Lions take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on third and 1. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go for it. Goff. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Here comes Montgomery out of the pistol. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry? The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. We give here to the motion man. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goff working from the pistol. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown on his Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
70 Lions.
1st down. Here's Allen. Has a hole left. Room to run. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, it's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Finds Isaac TeSlaa, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Lions, 1st down. A
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This is Allen to return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, they'll run. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down now. Here's Dart. And this one is launched downfield. They're on it. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Goff to the air now. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. That flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off when you get the penalty. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Katie York now on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This is Allen to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
On first down, here's Dart. Running deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. He gets loose down the right side. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Giants first down.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing is gone. Buccaneers isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dinged for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. So a great handoff to Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Right back to Allen. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Now here's Cam Scanaboo on the ground. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
70 Timberwolf.
On here with Allen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Allen again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Gone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Goff back to throw. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They send a tight end in motion.
180.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Lions have recovered it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 38. Lions 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Handoff running right, Montgomery. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Lions hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, fine. Like 20.
Putting a receiver in motion. Goff on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Like 20.
And give up the gut to Montgomery. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And the deep ball falls incomplete. He's looking Isaac TeSlaa's way. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.